What up, comic book kids? Super Nerd 81 here, bringing to you season 3, episode 1 of Star Wars Rebels. Now, let me tell you, oh, bang the table. Got too excited. Let me tell you, now, this episode was really, really good. I really liked it. It was a good entrance into season 3. Now, let's go over a little bit about it. It's major spoilers ahead, so there's major spoilers ahead. If you haven't seen season 3, episode 1, go see it. It's really, really good. As we know that Ezra's been training with, doing Jedi training and also been doing ghost missions too to help him grow stronger in the Force. So in this episode, he goes to gets his first mission. Well, not his first mission. He gets a mission, and he goes and he's got to rescue Hondo from this Imperial prison. So he goes rescues Hondo, and he's all like, oh, he's got some information that they need. That's why they rescue him. So anyway, two major things in this episode I thought are really cool. That is one is that you see Ezra use a D44 blaster, DL44 blaster, and that's Han Solo's gun. So I'm really glad that he's using that. It has the gun sound and everything, and also he has a new lightsaber in this episode too, on the season. It's green instead of his combo blaster blue one, which I'm not too fan of, but I'll get into that a little bit after the episode review. And then, like I said, he gets Hondo, and they all try to get out. And the one major scene in this whole entire episode, I think, is when Ezra uses Jedi mind tricks on this AT-AT Walker pilot, and he basically manipulates him to fire on the stormtroopers that are firing on him, and he walks off a ledge into like the great abyss below. So I thought that was really cool. It shows how powerful Ezra has become in using the Force and everything. So they rescue Hondo, they get him out of there, they get him to the base to get debrief him and to get info that they needed. So another part is introducing the main villain, which is Commander Thrawn. And I don't really know too much about Thrawn. I just know that he's a major player in the Star Wars universe, to where he knows the rebels, he knows how to fight them, he knows how to basically tick them off. He knows how to stop them, he knows how to do all that. So I thought that was really cool that they introduced Thrawn into this, and Thrawn is, like I said, he's a popular character. Like I said, I don't know too much about him. I'll probably do some more studying about him later on, but yeah, so he's introduced into here. He's gonna be the main villain to fight the rebels, and I think Darth Vader's gonna be in here too. I'm pretty sure he is because he's Darth Vader. And so yeah, so those are a couple of the major scenes, and then another one is when Kanan, he is like he's like he feels down. I guess you could say kind of depressed because he lost his sight when Darth Maul blinded him with a lightsaber, and so like he's kind of like gone into a depression where he doesn't have his sight, so he doesn't think he's valuable to the team anymore. So he's kind of staying away from the team, and he's kind of staying away using the Force. So because he thinks he's not worthy anymore. But he hears this voice call to him, like this voice saying, "Hey, come to me, come to me." So he goes, sets out, and he goes to find this voice that's calling to him. So he finds this voice. It ends up being this big, giant, massive creature who's a Force wielder. And I guess Force wielders, they're not just Jedi's, they're not just Sith, they're creatures and everything like that. So he talks to this Force wielder, and the Force wielder basically tells him, you don't need your eyes to see. Use the Force. Use the Force to help you see. So basically, to give him a little training, give him like a little bit of a reboot to say, hey, your team needs you. Go help them. So he gives him this reboot, and he said, "Oh, now he's got to go help." And now he knows that he can see without having his eyes. So now he goes. He's part of the Ghost Squadron again, which is really good because he's been the leader of the Ghost Squadron. So he goes, and then meanwhile, Ezra, Zeb, and Sabine and Chopper, they go have to get these Y wings, these old school Y wings from this factory that's tearing them down for scrap. So anyway, so they go get these Y wings, and then some things go wrong, and Ezra kind of has to destroy the base in order to free the Y wings because they were on lockdown because they got overridden into being on lockdown. So he gets them, so he frees them, and the base is falling out of orbit and it's falling down to the earth, to the ground, and and then you see Kanan and Hera swooping in the Ghost to go save Ezra, and Kanan tells Ezra that like, I'm sorry that I have been here for you, and then Ezra says, I'm sorry that I haven't been there for you. I'm sorry I haven't been a better student because like because of this. Forgot to mention that Ezra has that Sith holocron, and he's been kind of using it to get, like, to get these missions done. He's been focusing on his anger, his rage, to keep him focused to get these missions done. So he's been using a little bit of the dark side. So that's why he has that Sith holocron. And inside the Sith holocron, when he opens it, it's Assad Ventress's voice. And I thought that was a really neat thing that they added right there for Ezra to hear her voice, because she's like the ultimate apprentice. She, like, no one knows what happened to her or anything like that. So I really thought that was really cool that they added in there. So overall, it's a really good episode. I really, really liked it. There are some things that I didn't like about it, that just me just being a nitpicker, and that's about it. One was that Ezra's lightsaber is green instead of blue, when I think Ezra should have a blue lightsaber instead of a green, because green lightsaber means that you are wiser in the Force. You use the Force more than you use a lightsaber. Not saying that you're not skilled in a lightsaber fight, but just saying that you use the Force more than you use you fight with the lightsaber. So that's why I think Ezra should be a blue lightsaber instead of a green. Well, anyway, that's just a small little nitpick of mine. I'm pretty sure I'll get over that in the next couple of episodes, because he's gotten pretty good with the lightsaber. He does all the flips and does all the tricks and everything. So I thought that was really cool. I love that part about about Ezra, that he's grown so much in the Force and fighting. And so yeah, so that's really good. So what else is there? Oh, there's characters like Sabine. She's got a new haircut, new hairstyle, new look. She's gonna be more in this one in season 3 than she was in the last 2 seasons, which is really good, because I like Sabine. She's one of my favorite characters in the whole Star Wars. So yeah, so let's see, am I missing? That's about it actually for episode 1 for season 3. I thought it was really good, done really well. And so yeah, so you guys should definitely go check it out. Please, it's a really good show. So no, and always give me a like, subscribe to my channel too, Super Nerd 81, where I'll be bringing to you weekly updates of all the TV shows, Star Wars Rebels, all the superhero shows that are coming out from the CW. We got Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl. Supergirl is on the CW, and that's gonna be a big one. I can't wait to see that one. It's gonna have Superman in it, which they're gonna bring Superman to the small screen. He's on the silver screen. He's on the big screen. Now he's on the small screen, which I know he had adaptations here, but let's see how this Superman does. So I think that's really good. And also, September 30th, Luke Cage is coming out on Netflix. Please go check that out, Comic Book Kids. That's going to be another amazing series by Netflix. And I'm hoping one day that they're going to tie all these characters into one, and that's just going to be an amazing series. So yeah, so that's my review for today. As always, catch you on the next issue, Comic Book Kids, and peace.